kembali lagi bersama gue Rahmadhanisya di sini. Hari ini kita akan live streaming Efootball kembali ya. Jadi hari ini kita akan bermain push rank Efootball. Kenapa kok kemarin tidak live yaitu ya karena kemarin jujur nggak mood main guys. Karena apa? Karena ternyata musuhnya jago-jago guys. Kacau, jago banget guys musuhnya di awal-awal season kemarin. Kita tuh nggak diberi kesempatan untuk merebut dan memegang bola guys. Kayak emang nggak tahu sih salah dari entah dari jaringannya atau emang skillku yang kurang, aku nggak tahu. Tapi aku merasakan aneh sekali. Nah dan anehnya lagi guys, giliran kita ngesut itu nggak pernah masuk kalau nggak ketepis kiper kena tiang gitu. Sedih banget cok, kita udah berusaha main kan, tapi tiba-tiba kita dapat permasalahannya kayak gitu. Aduh capek banget cok. Tetapi it's okay, nggak apa-apa. Itu banyaklah pembelajaran buat kita untuk bermain Efootball, khususnya ketika kita push divisi. Untuk saat ini posisiku ada di divisi 2. Nih, aku udah 72 match guys. 30 menang, 30 kalah. Bayangkan guys. Itu kemarin pecah loss streak itu ketika awal-awal menang 0, seri 0, kalah 12 kali guys. Kacau gak? Ya sekacau itulah ketika kita bermain Efootball itu. Bentar aku mau pasang ini dulu. Bagi tip taps. Ya semoga ada yang give lah ya. Dapat rezeki guys. Ya guys ya. Udah. Kita pin dulu. Siapa tahu ada orang-orang yang mau mampir di live kita. Oke, kita langsung saja guys main push divisi Efootball kita guys. Itu cukup berat sih, ya kan? Ya aku kayaknya mending lepas casing deh, karena casingnya buat panas. Nana. Tes 1, 2, 3 dicoba. Apakah jelas suaraku? Tes 1, 2, 3 dicoba. Apakah jelas suaraku? Aduh, lawan divisi 3 lagi aku cok. Capeknya aku. Ini kalau kalah langsung minus 40-an ini. Mana lumayan jago. Oh iya guys, gara-gara pembaruan divisi ini aku merubah formasiku menjadi seperti ini. Sebelumnya nggak pakai sayap ya, karena kenapa saat ini kayaknya metanya lebih ke meta sayap guys. Nggak tahu kenapa, jujur susah banget kalau kita pakai formasi yang nggak ada sayapnya atau formasi yang di tengah ini semua. Kacau guys. Mending kayak gini, formasi udah paling better ini setelah aku mencoba-coba. Karena apa? Karena aku itu ternyata nggak cocok di formasi pakai formasi. Aku nggak cocok pakai formasi yang 4 back gitu. Kenapa? Karena kadang aku suka agresif ya untuk mengambil bola, jadi mudah kehilangan bola, mudah ketipu. Kalau ketipu 4 back itu yang tengah maju, kita udah nggak bisa backup lagi guys. Mana musuhnya sekarang counter attack-nya ini. Oh iya, sama sekarang itu meta terobosan udah kurang worth it sekarang. Guys.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
Coba ya.
So it's away we go then.
Now there's a player with a silky pass and a steely tackle. Xabi Alonso, yeah, a midfielder renowned for his tremendous array of passes, while offering his defence a solid shielding presence too.
Players don't come a whole lot better in his position, do they?
Not really, and not many can boast the same quality of performance either, Peter.
No, Richard.
He's in a great position here. Rijkaard. Tries to pass it through. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Yokushlu. Puskas. De Bruyne. That's an imaginative pass.
Pergi Jung.
Can he latch on to this?
Kacau.
Well read, nice interception. First quarter of an hour gone. Oh, this looks sharp.
Duh, kok kayaknya TikTokku nggak muncul ya?
Robertson.
Nanti aku setting lah.
Hazard. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Looking for options for movement. Now it's Luis. And the finish! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Gitu.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. It's Inzaghi! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Lu mau pakai striker
It's a pretty loose pass.
yang jago sekali pun, ketika lu dapet kiper yang kayak gitu susah ditembus.
And it's Yokushlu.
Tapi ya nggak ada yang nggak mungkin nih.
Beyond the defence. Luis Araujo. De Bruyne can see things others simply cannot. Shot could be on. Shoots! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really
Jadi
got
panas
going.
banget ini.
Oh no circumventing this opponent. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. And the shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it.
Kan lihat sendiri kan,
Oh, Barcelona!
musuh sekali nyerang. Ketika kita
Barcelona are in
nyerang,
front. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
A 1-0 lead established.
musuh bisa
Listen, when
ngebut.
it comes to goals, Peter, in this team,
Giliran lu
he's
ngebut,
always the
nggak bisa.
#1 contender, and he's done it
Pemainnya
again.
mencar sendiri.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Azar. Schneider.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. And there is the half-time whistle. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
And now,
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
We're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending. Filippo Inzaghi is on shapes to shoot! He scores! They have come roaring
Bisa
back!
tuh kayak gitu.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Terus minggu tuh
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Kemudian
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter.
Big chance!
Ya kan?
Goal!
Jelas ya.
Barcelona! And they're back in front. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Barcelona go into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
That's travelling a long way. And here's Owen. And that's not going to reach. And he's there to belt it away. Koundé's cross. Terrific header. Sticks it away. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not taking them?
David Villa! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
He's a sharp little ball here. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Half an hour gone in the second half. Puskas. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Knocks it into space. Chance! Oh, taken with style. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Dia mainnya sayap ya.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Beri kok kesempatan menyerang satu lagi untuk imbang lah minimal. Ini nggak jelas, Cok.
Across it goes. Defending of the desperate variety.
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
De Bruyne. Puskas. Real chance! They've done it! Dying minutes, and we're all square again. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Nicely aimed pass. Adams kept his eye on it, and he's there. And here's Inzaghi, and this is Puskas. Owen. Can he get it through? That looks a good ball through. So that's it. It is all over. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round.
Permainan bukan tentang
Puskas picking up
terus,
the match.
tapi kita harus belajar juga dari kekalahan. Menurut kalian ambil nggak ya? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Kalau 100 mah nggak usah lah. Ntar guys, aku setting tabku dulu. Setting tab. Mana ya? Mana ya? Ah, ini. Mana, Cok? Gak ada ya? Udahlah. Udahlah, tahu. Kita lanjut aja. Berat. Buat teman-teman, jangan lupa ya dukung aku melalui tip-tap. Ada di link itu ya. Ya siapa tahu aku jadi YouTuber kan, YouTuber besar. Amin. Nih, aku mau coba inilah. Ini pemain tinggi guys. Gua akuin tinggi dia. Coba kita coba lupa sih karena merah. Is okay. Baru di start. Gimana guys, jelas kan? Bagus kan kualitasnya?
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And the lineup's suggestion that it's going to be a 3-4-3 formation.
Well, I always feel, Peter, that central midfield is a big area.
And he's had a shot! Kukchu clears. Luis Araujo. That's very disappointing, it has to be said.
Well, Wayne Rooney's goal today will be crucial. We all know of his qualities as a goal scorer, but a lot's going to be expected from his creativity too. It's very rare for a striker to have such wonderful vision.
Yeah, he's... Real chance! And it's a goal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So, a breakthrough already.
Baiknya kalau ada bola seperti itu,
no way through.
Disapu guys.
That's a good ball. Big chance! And yes, it's there! They're level in a trice.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Manchester United grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Knocks it out wide. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Now it's Rooney. The ball's gone astray. And the pass is intercepted. Kukchu is always scanning the pitch for targets. Played back in. Park Ji-sung. De Bruyne. That's a good ball out wide. Spread neatly. There's no flag. Incoming delivery. Guardiola. Mbappe. That's been slipped through. He's picked his way through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Chance here to counter. Rijkaard. Now it's De Bruyne. Oh, he's been caught napping.
There will
Now
be
it's
1 minute
Mbappe.
added time.
Played into space. Van Belt. And the first 45 minutes are up. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And the game has already resumed here. Played out wide. Bit too much weight on the pass.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
And this is Park Ji-sung. Fiore. He's a sharp little ball here. And there's green grass ahead of him. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Rijkaard. Oh, super ball. Oh, important interception. De Bruyne. Played out to the right.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Decent chance! Manchester United look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams.
Mbappe! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Mbappe certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
That looks a decent ball. De Bruyne is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Haaland.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And the shots! How's that for a goal? He's got himself an absolute peach. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly. I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Attack reserve! Attack reserve! Substitution for Manchester United. Number 20.
So, time for changes
Mbappe.
on both sides,
Number
actually.
14.
Manchester United go into the
Coming
lead.
on the field.
Yeah, I always
Number
felt this was
5.
coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity
Number
and
7.
tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Inzaghi providing an outlet on that flank. He's had a shot! Konate is there to clear. And that would have won it.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Manchester United with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Konate clears it away. And it's Guardiola.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Has ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Knocks it into space. That pass has been well intercepted. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Passing nice and neat.
Manchester United really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Aimed beyond the defence. And that is that. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established.
Tadi udah mau 1.700 padahal.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're up and running. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, the dynamic Carval is someone I like looking out for because he just has a lovely energy to what he does. Always adventurous. He'll be making those runs continually throughout the game and still looking to get back in position. And when he gets in a crossing position, believe me, he can deliver.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
And here's Inzaghi, thinks about the shot. Great chance! It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle, stopped him dead in his tracks. Terrific header! Oh, he's been caught on it! That's another chance! Goal! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
But that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
He's got away. No, that's been intercepted. It's Inzaghi! He is world-class! Pippo Inzaghi! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. He just absolutely speared that in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
That There's a brilliant interception. Tonali. De Bruyne. Looking for options for movement. Sung is always just about within shooting range. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, what has happened here? Baresi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Pass is just off target. That's going to go a long way. Carvajal. Knocks it out wide. Carvajal made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Rijkaard. Greenwood looking to add to his goal.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Looking to play him in. That's been slipped through. Massaro is on his... Massaro! He's been side down. Is that a penalty? And the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Adams has been sent off, just to confirm. It was a straight red. Real chance! Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible.
Substitution.
And we're underway again. And he welcomes it in. And it's inside! Oh, it's hit the post! Tonali. That's a cute ball. Oh, well played. Robertson. And it's Rijkaard. Tries to pass it through. Saliba. Carvajal.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And it's Tonali. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Sung. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Tries a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are cruising away. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he has shown him a yellow card. Players have gathered round, and they are clearly concerned. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Neymar. Robertson. That has been cut short. A slightly better ball. He's one on. Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. Out of play for a goal kick. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Greenwood. Oh, played through for the wide man. Tonali. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's found a way through. Oh, lovely feet. He is such a good mover. Aims beyond the defence. Shoots! Off the post! Oh, that's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Substitution for Palmeiras. Number 21, Neymar. Number 5, Tonali. Number 10.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you'll have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Can they get him away? Rashford with the cross. And he's gone looking for safety. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He's in plenty of space here. It's a promising position. Oh, good-looking ball. Rijkaard. Knocks it into space. Oh, well measured. And a chance! And it's in! Deep into injury time!
Yeah, to see it.
And that is that. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had...
No. I don't know. Semua sungguh berkurasa. Hanya kamu, aku. Karena kamu, aku rela menunggu. Winda saudara. Udara dingin indahnya.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
There's a player below, Peter, that I admire on a professional and personal level, the one and only Raúl.
He's just out on his own for consistency.
Indeed, and a terrific leader. Talent has to be backed up by hard work and tenacity, and he leads by example, hence the respect he commands.
Gets a good foot in there. Alexander-Arnold cuts it out. Can he get on the end of this? Roll! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
And we have our very first corner. That has been knocked clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. That has not gone well. That's Park Ji-sung. And he's picked out the run. This might spell, and he shoots! He's delivered all right! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Halo Jordi.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Quality ball. Looking for the run.
Hari ini
That's the keeper's
kabar
ball.
saya kurang baik karena apa? Habis lost track, guys.
That was good
Dengan
pressing,
100 poin.
forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Tries to play it through, and he's in on goal. And that has been clubbed away.
Jordi.
Now it's Luis Araujo. Oh, shoot! And Park Ji-sung!
Berapa kali lagi, guys? Udah mulai patah-patah ya.
It's Park Ji-sung. De Bruyne, and that's not going to reach.
Kepanasan ini. Jordi,
We're seeing
kamu udah
some
sampai
really good
divisi
pressure being applied here,
berapa
Peter,
sekarang?
particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just a...
Terus banget tendangannya.
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Dean Hussein.
Xavi Alonso. Berbatov.
Si mungil ini.
So what can they make of
It's
this?
okay lah, nggak kena tapi yang penting nggak
That is ended up in no man's land.
minimal mengganggu,
Well, he was
tidak
clearly
menjadi gol.
disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Some first half thoughts?
I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Kerebut guys.
Leading
Ya,
1-0 at the break.
Dean Hussein ini kuat
And we
banget,
are
Cok.
back on the way.
Dia keterobos, kakinya
Well, if you're ahead,
panjang.
it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
Ini combo
Oh no, what has happened here? Serginho.
pemain lawas sih, back sama sayap.
Bebeto.
Sayapnya
Looking to play him in. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be...
Can he finish?
Anjing.
He scores! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Kuat
And that
banget dia
comes
gitu.
as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Barcelona grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And the through ball. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it.
Mainnya gitu terus aja nih.
Albert Ferrer. And now the breakaway. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Serginho has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Now it's Luis Araujo. Howson did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And that was nowhere near his best. It looked as though that might... There's the shot! Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
6 minutes is number 5, Berbatov. Substitution on the field, number 18, De Bruyne.
We have got changes
Number
here from both
20,
sides, in fact.
Number 9.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant. Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Now it's Berbatov. Looking for options for movement. Big chance! Goal! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Barcelona take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Lopez
has been indicated.
Hazard receives it in a wide position. Plays a sharp little ball here. Chance! It's in! Deep into injury time! So smooth. A signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass?
And time is up. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match...
Jangan di intercept. Enggak 35 lagi. Anjing. mendukung.
So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on year. A brilliant maverick who just seems to go on and on.
Yeah, he's simply the boss, Peter. Everyone else, including us, just the supporting cast in an act where he will always take centre stage.
In the Zlatan show, Zlatan is the only star.
I'm not arguing.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Rashford proves too strong. Now, can they get him away? Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Greenwood. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That's really well manoeuvred. Spread it left. Now it's Rashford. That's a shade optimistic. Rijkaard. To Greenwood. Distributed tidily. Now that looks a decent ball, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Searching pass he's played there. Not the most accurate pass.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
De Bruyne can so cleverly bypass the press. Greenwood. Passing is crisp and sharp. Back in possession and ready to go again. Greenwood. That's a nicely weighted pass. Gerrard.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Milan with the corner, they're first. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. It's Park Ji-sung. Aimed beyond the defence. And that has been clubbed away. That's a throw. And that's another throw. Otto gets into a good position. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Now it's Inzaghi. That is a great pick out. It's Greenwood! And he has kept it out somehow.
Greenwood clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
De Bruyne plays it short. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Ball is over the line. Looking to play him in. Gerrard.
There will be 1
That will
minute
annoy the
added
manager.
time.
They're making themselves too predictable here.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Eh,
And the half-time whistle goes. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So, no breakthrough
Just
from
a
either
quick
side.
announcement, it is now
0-0
time
after
for our
45
special
minutes of
worry.
action.
Please grab the tickets you were given when you were walking through the gates.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
De Bruyne! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. De Bruyne goes short. He's tried one! Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Rashford. Can he finish? What a wonderful goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Great chance! It's a pretty loose pass. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Oh, super find. Ibrahimovic goes for a shot! It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
It's Inzaghi! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on. Oh, what has happened here? Well, now here's a good battle. And the finish! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Now it's Kubo. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's sick.
Oh, shooting chance! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
So, third corner of the game. De Bruyne with the short one. This looks promising. And now they can spring out of defence. Backward it goes. Great, takes a shot! No mistake! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, this is a great position. Oh, well played.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Played
There will
out
be
to the
5
right.
minutes added time.
Pass somewhat off target. Greenwood. Well read, and the danger is averted. Gerrard. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Knocks it into space. Rijkaard.
Masa kalau harus
Added
satu
time is up,
pas serangan
and there goes the whistle. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal.
Kacau anjing. Nah, apa gunanya possession ball? Rajin banget anjing. Kita standari. Kira nggak? 158. Padahal sudah 16. Aku tadi sampai udah 168. Tadi sore 58. Saiki 15.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's away we go then.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Referee's given a throw. Another throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. Well, there is the unmistakable figure of John O'Shea, one of the first names on the team sheet, always, Jim.
Yeah, definitely. I'm going to be a little biased here because he's from my hometown, but he's about as versatile and dependable as they come.
The ultimate unsung hero. Now it's Kaká. And looks a good ball through. Look at the space. Chance for a shot! It's there! First blood drawn.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Yaya Toure has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Guti showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, good-looking ball. That is a brilliant interception. And now they can clear their lines. Up Jisung for De Bruyne.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Now, can they get him away? Now it's Kaka, aimed beyond the defence.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Guti. Guti's cross. He gets big. Oh, it's fallen loose again. And that is wildly off target.
Good piece of opportunism there, but wasn't able to turn it home in the end.
Filippo Inzaghi. Lovely ball and a real shot at goal. And yes, it's there. They have done it. They have their equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game. Applies the finish! He is world-class! Pippo Inzaghi! He just absolutely speared that in.
Yeah, you just don't...
There's the whistle for half-time. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
And he shoots! They've scored! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Kaka. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. It's a good run down the left-hand side. And he's intervened well there. Gabriel calmly anticipates. Isak, who does have an assist to his name. Yokushlu. De Bruyne can see things others simply cannot. Guti. And it's Kaka. Now it's Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez! Luis Suarez! He just has something! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
And now he has 2. He's had a shot! It's in! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Tries to play it through. Gabriel gets over and intercepts. O'Shea. Looking to play him in. Oh, no, that was never going to make it.
There will
Kaká.
be 3 minutes
Luis
added time.
Suarez. Could try cutting inside here. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And the referee brings it to a close. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all.
turun wes lah capek. Oke guys, thank you yang sudah nonton karena gue udah capek anjing game anomali. Oke, thank you.